Do you accept that you're a speciesist then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I came here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
During the political conversation, they said something about veganism, and the reason why I recorded it because there were some huge claims made in this video.
We love those. We love those.
I feel like Parker doesn't seem to kind of like understand veganism in its technicality.
You try, presenting that there's nothing wrong with abortions because it's not sentient and you value sentient.
My view is past or present and future subjective experience.
Subjective experiences, which would be dependent upon sentience, right? You can't have those experiences without sentience.
Wait, sentience is subjective experience.
Okay, great.
Right?
Okay,
so I'm saying
okay,
past subjective experience or present subjective experience
great.
and
Okay,
future
great.
subjective experience.
Okay, great. So now this is my criticism for you. You are literally saying that there is unique human DNA that you think it's okay to unalive, to just abort because it's not sentient. Because you value sentience over quite literally over human life. But at the same time, you're not a vegan. You are unaliving literal sentient beings, and you can't even say something like these people like, oh, but it's not human life, we are more superior, blah, 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 or religious. Why do you kill animals? You're killing sentient beings. That's just inconsistent in your worldview.
That's like saying to a pro-lifer that eating plants is inconsistent.
Like, it's a fair thing to say. Somebody who's pro-life, simpliciter as like anything that is like cellular life. Yeah, if they're eating plants on that position, they're hypocrites. But that doesn't disregard the fact that Parker is a hypocrite as well. If he values sentience, he should value all sentience, right?
I think the conversation was specifically about sentience, where, life and sentience are two kind of different things, which people kind of like try to put into a same bucket.
There's cellular life, dude. There's cellular life. It's wrong to brush your teeth because you're killing the bacteria. Are you vegan?
I'm not. My religion allows me to.
Wait, why is this not non-vegan having conversations about veganism with another non-vegan? What's going on?
I found this interesting, especially from the Parker, who's someone who should be vegan based on the values that he holds. Just real quick, there's no religion which tell you that you cannot be vegan. You can be vegan.
So I provide a conjunction, particularly between human and past or present and future subjective experience. So there's a conjunction between traits that obviously will grant humans more valuable than any other species that would specifically meet the set of criteria of past or present and future subjective experience. But that isn't to say that I have no value for non-human animal species. Like, I absolutely do have values for non-human animal species, but it's definitely very distinct for the value that I place upon human beings, because human beings are of a species that meet a particular threshold of rationality. I value all sentient members of that species because of that.
I don't know why rationality is the thing that matters with sentience as to whether or not we should kill somebody. Like, there are irrational human beings that don't reach rationality, so those humans would be okay to breed and slaughter for burgers?
So I value all sentient members of that species because of that.
Not equally. You're okay with if we started farming human babies?
No, what?
So then you don't value every sentient life equally. You definitely prioritize humans more for some reason. You didn't tell me why.
It's a false dichotomy here, because you don't have to prioritize human life to also not cause the exploitation and slaughter of other sentient life, right?
Especially for optional products. The usual hypothetical I make, it's like if we have individuals who have almost all identical traits that humans do, but are not human, and don't have that rationality, would it be okay to farm them like pigs, like chickens, like cows? Probably not. So there has to be a different trait.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he believes that it's okay to do that to irrational beings, especially when it's not necessary.
Yeah. It's completely arbitrary. The only non-arbitrary line between whether you kill something or not is sentience. Both of them, if they prioritize human life, they should go vegan, because animal agriculture is incredibly detrimental to humanity. So even from like a selfish position of species...
Do you accept that you're a speciesist then?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is coming up. They're going to have a discussion about this.
They do, and then it gets really interesting.
And you don't think that's...
No, there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. I would take one human over 100 of practically any species on the planet. Literally, tell me, would you take one human being or 100 pigs?
I would take a human being.
You would protect a human being, so obviously.
The reason why I don't like this hypothetical, it's because, like, you have only two options, like kill humans, kill pigs. But there should be a third option, like kill neither.
Yeah, it's not applicable to this conversation.
A species is equivalent to sexist,
No,
racist.
no.
Yes, because
No. That's an unhinged take. If you think that being species is comparable to being like racist, sexist, or homophobic or anything like that, you're fucking insane and you're actually delusional. And the reason why you're delusional is because you think that specifically the way that we treat.
Yeah, it's a complete confusion from both of them, actually. Racism and speciesism are comparable not because of who's the victim of the oppression, but because of the oppression itself. Two things can be different types of oppression, but they're both oppression, and therefore you can compare the two.
And most of these kind of oppressions are based on the traits. Sexist is the trait, race is the skin color, and speciesism is just based on species. So trait. If the person is a proud speciesist, how is this any different as a proud racist?
Yeah, racists will say, what are you, crazy? There's such a big difference between white people and black people. Like, come on, if you think there's no difference there, you're an idiot, right?
Actually, if anything, wouldn't you be dehumanizing people in general? Because
Wouldn't you be demonizing human?
Well, here's the thing, right? So racism is dehumanization. It's viewing humans less than human. Speciesism, specifically how we apply it to sentient life, specifically to animals, obviously, because those are the only sentient life on Earth. You de-animalizing those animals, you objectifying them, you make them less than animals. And it's incredibly apparent, right? People say animals are food, livestock, all of those words, right? Also because like the way we see the hierarchy, right? It's kind of silly. So it's like human, animal, object. So the animal object, that's clear distinction there. But between human and animal, the distinction is kind of social. It's kind of almost traditional, right? There are differences there, as he says, like the ability to make rational thoughts and stuff. But in case of whether or not we should kill a species, that is irrelevant.
All right, but I'm not gonna proceed. I understand what you're saying. I was just
so all I'm saying when I say that I'm a speciesist under that perspective is that I value human beings more than every other species on the planet. Do you agree with that?
Why is that justified under your
Can
view?
you answer the question?
I'm asking why is that justified?
I'm not
going to
answer a question until you answer mine.
What? Can you ask me that again, please?
Do you value humans over every other species
Yes.
on the planet?
I do.
Well, it seems like we both agree.
For different reasoning.
Okay, that's fine.
The reasoning behind why you think species, there's nothing wrong with being you saying that it's okay. That's the same logic. Every other atheist uses sexist, racist. Oh, being a man is being superior to women because I'm a man.
I just want to let you know the argument you provided is not entailed by the vegan perspectives. A lot of vegans are specious. Like, I just want to let you know that. Like, vegans do not have to hold that perspective. The argument you're giving, even for veganism, doesn't even make sense to provide.
This is kind of a deaf conversation because both of them are not vegan and kind of don't understand what veganism is. Very interesting stuff, though.
It is not entailed, given the vegan worldview, that all species are valued the same. You, as a vegan, can say that human beings are more valuable than every other species on the planet, and still be a vegan. That's not inconsistent with the view.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing, some vegans would say they prioritize human life. They would prioritize human life in this hypothetical, but that's not a dichotomy that we are in when we go to a supermarket and just like pick food. So it's non-applicable to these conversations. Why are they even saying it? And there is no grown-up in the room to tell them, guys, you are red herring the entire thing, so...
Yeah. They keep forgetting about the last position, which is like not killing neither, which that's basically what vegans are doing.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, don't kill neither. But I kind of like hate how the non-vegans are like, you have to choose one. But there's always a third option.
100%. Well, thank you, Felix, for sending me this. This was very entertaining, very interesting. A deaf conversation altogether, but a very enjoyable one.
Awesome.
Peace.